And we're live.
We're live.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Live from Johannesburg, taking your questions on anything in this life. Big, small, career, love. Taking your questions is my daughter Shay, so be polite. We are still on our drive to feed pensioners. Last week, start of the campaign, so to speak. So anything that's donated will go toward helping feed 47 pensioners in 2 different facilities who are battling with these economic times and the measly state pension. Last week we received donations, and today I'm happy to report that with the help and love of Mini Fresh and Jose, we were able to secure 100 frozen chickens, which will be delivered this week, and we will then deliver with Give Us Wings, the non-profit organization, and we shall distribute hopefully this week. So for anybody that donated last week, I promise you it's gone to a good cause, and we pledge that any donations received during this broadcast I'll match, and we will buy some food or some items for those 47 pensioners. Without further ado, this is the Destiny Hour with Paul. So, are the questions?
Things are still warming up. So
Things are still warming up. So, you might hear some lightning and thunder in the background. It seems to be the start of our rainy season tonight. So that's quite a welcome, because we've had a dry spell for the longest time. And so if you have any interference, you'll know it's the weather. Otherwise, I do hope you're well wherever you are in the world. And I think things are starting to get better with the COVID and booster vaccinations, although a lot of people are still resistant to vaccines. I heard today a nurse that wanted to see the effects of vaccines, so she vaccinated people, but she refused to get vaccinated herself, and she's in ICU, contracted COVID and is desperately ill. So, you know, if you haven't been vaccinated, consider it, please, folks. I've been vaccinated. I've had the 2nd jab. It did steal my energy, I must be honest. But I can still walk through security without setting off the alarms. So there's no chip, I believe. But it's, I have, still alive, and I haven't contracted COVID. So take that for what it's worth. Any questions, Shay?
there's a few. Just want to get to. Stephanie has donated.
Our Steph.
Yeah, and she says, "Love you, Paul and Shay."
Thank you, Stephanie. There's a lady that fell on hard times herself in New York. Stephanie, God bless you, sweetheart. Not a month ago, she was flooded out of her apartment and really in a desperate situation. So she knows what it's like to be needy. And God bless you, Steph. And I'm glad you're getting back on your feet, sweetheart.
Somebody else has donated, but their name hasn't come through yet. But thank you to the person who's donated.
Thank you too. I just wanted to tell you that for every $2, that probably buys a frozen chicken here. So for $2, you can feed a pensioner for 3 days, maybe. It's quite amazing, the exchange rate. $2 will probably buy, with me putting in and Jose helping out, probably buy a nice fat chicken. So whoever donated, thank you very, very much.
We're going to start off with YouTube tonight. We'll start off with Vladimir, who says, "Hello Paul, how are you and Shay?
Thank you.
Just had my medical examination and wondering if they will give me an additional extension for my physical therapy. Thank you."
Hello, Vladimir. An additional extension for your therapy. Yeah, I don't think you're healed, Vladimir. The answer is yes. I do believe that you would get another two. Two has come up. I'm hoping it's 2 months, but I can see it extending into November. So I think in all fairness, they need to do the right thing and extend. So yes.
Next question is from yours, who asks, "Hello Paul, what's coming next in my relationship?"
What's coming next? Okay. Well, have I got this right, that you're not in a relationship? Have I got that right? It's a bit confusing with the text. I'm going to say that what has come through is that you need to set your standards higher. So if you're with somebody and you're doubting about that, that's a big thing. It's asking you to raise your standards a little bit. And get out and about. You're nice enough. Don't take anybody. So I'm going to say that to you.
Thank you to the other Stephanie, Stephanie T, who also has donated.
Two Stephanies. Thank you, Stephanie T, as well. It's all the Stephanies tonight. God bless you, girls. Thank you.
We're going to quickly move on to Instagram and then get on to the Facebook questions. ThugGF asked, "Hello Paul, good evening, how are you doing? I trust you are well and keeping safe. I just want to know how things will play out with me and Calvin."
Hello, Thug. How things are going to play out with you and Calvin. I think you are going to open up, both of you. And I want to say clear up the nonsense that has gone on. That's what I want to say. I'd say in a week's time, it seems to be, like people have a scrum, the rugby players, they scrum. You're going to scrum over the issues, and I think you're going to be fine. I think it's going to be, you've got about a week or so, certainly the first week of October to scrum or sort this out. But it's looking good. I like the fact that you're communicating. Thug, good luck, baby.
Stephanie T, her question, I forgot to say she had a question. Sorry, Stephanie. She says, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you have been well. Can my husband and I trust the lawyer W. Tao?" Probably mispronouncing that surname.
Tawil.
T-H-A-U. Tao.
T-H-A-U. Tao. Okay. Stephanie T, hi. Can you trust the lawyer? Aha, there's a question. Yes, you can. And I'm not saying that because you want to hear it. I'm saying that because I can trust him 90%, W. Tao. Obviously, it takes a special type of lawyer or attorney to fully trust, because they have to be a little bit ruthless and they've got to earn a living. But 90% I'm up there, I trust. And I think he is going to get you a victory. Okay, little bit of patience over the next 2 months. But it could be a victory depending on where you are in the world. Here, the courts have been hacked. So the master's office is closed down because somebody hacked them. So everything is postponed, and of course COVID. But wherever you are in the world, if the courts are open, it looks like there could be some movement this year. So I trust. Thank you, Stephanie T.
Okay, next question's from Sarah, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both doing well. Will I be seeing Jay this week?"
Jay. Hello, Sarah. Yes. That's the quick answer, but I've got a feeling it's the weekend rather than during the week. Probably Saturday. At a push Friday.
Next question is from Tanu, who asks, "Hi Paul, coming here after ages. Should I go to Montessori teacher training? Will it be good for me? Thank you."
Montessori, that's a nice course to get under your belt. Makes you a posh nursery teacher, kindergarten teacher, doesn't it? It makes you posh. Please do it. Please do it. Provided you can afford it. That's the only issue that I have. If you can, or if you can't, beg, steal and borrow. It's a great course to have. And, you know, parents are more likely to leave their children with you should you have that course behind you. It gives you a nice sense of trust. So go for it, please.
Thank you very much, Vladimir, for donating as well.
Vladimir as well.
We really appreciate it.
God bless you, Vladimir. This is going to old age pensioners, mainly women, I've got to tell you, because all the men seem to die first when you get up there in years. So these poor women, they haven't got no sunshine. They've got no sunshine. So if we can give them a chicken this week, you know, perhaps they can stretch it for 3 days. Thank you, Vlad. Brilliant.
Quickly moving on to Instagram, Jeandre asks, "Hi P and S. I just want to know, will my visit go well tomorrow? Will my visits tomorrow go well?"
Jeandre. Do we know Jeandre?
I have no idea.
Hi, Jeandre. Will your visit go well tomorrow? $100 cement. Don't worry. Just be your charming self, please. Hi. Should go brilliantly. Is it 9 o'clock? No, I've got 9 come up. Don't know why.
I can't spell it all this evening. Oh my goodness. This is not my night.
We're having technical issues, ladies and gentlemen. The computer
Oh goodness.
was playing silly buggers. We think it's the weather. That's my theory.
Sana asks, "I'm in a relationship with Vardon. I'm really curious to know if the future about the future of his relationships, really want to work it out.
So Don.
Vardon.
The future. Look, I do think there are a few issues that need to be sorted out. One of them being finances. I don't think he's quite where he should be financially. So that's a big issue at the moment. But I would stick with him. I think there is take a chance on him, because I think he is ambitious, and I do think he wants to include you in his future. But the finances and where he wants to be in life is a big thing for him. I think he needs that sense of being able to provide. Stick with him, please. He's a good guy.
Next question is from Rumbi on Facebook. Hello Paul, hope you are keeping well and safe. When will I get married?
Ruby.
Rumbi.
How many R's in that shape? Ruby. When will you get married? Okay. You've got to be in love. That's the ingredient. And if you don't, Rumi, that's the danger. If you just do it because you're feeling old or lonely, it's not going to work. The condition is that you fall in love. The likelihood is in the next 8 months this could happen. If you did that as a foundation, fall in love, that you would marry relatively soon after. So I would say you'd probably be in love for 5 months, and then you'd be talking about this time next year. You'd be talking about mirage. That's French, high French, mirage. It's not really. I just made that up.
Next question's from Yodi, who asks, hi, will my cousin Carmen leave my mother's house?
Sick of you, Carmen. Will she leave? Hello, Yoli. She's got to. But she's not welcome. No one likes her. She will leave. She's out of there. I want to say the next 2 weeks. That's what I want to say, Yoli. So, she'll go. Hang in there, baby. It's worth it.
Next question is from Christine, who says, hi Paul and Shay, I hope all is well. Thank you for your readings. I have been completely down and out lately, feeling stuck and tired. Seem to go up and down in an instant. How can I start to feel better and move on?
That's a good question. Is it Christine?
Yeah.
Christine, it's a good question. Do you know, I don't know if you've been vaccinated, my sweetheart. I was. And I'll tell you this, I had a curious effect. I'd lost all my energy and desire. And even so, I'd been putting off readings and helping people. Lethargic and moody. Well, that's usually the case with me anyway. But that's what happened to me. So what I did, I went for a detox. And I don't know if you have access to that. And that is the weirdest thing. They strap you up to a little machine and put your feet in water. And you just plonk your feet in water for 40 minutes. And depending on the color of the water, all the toxins come out. And I'll tell you what, from that point, I seemed to be better. I also got on a course of strong vitamins, shark cartilage, vitamin C. But I also went on a scan, a computer scan, and it picks up it's remarkable. It picked up that I had COVID, and I hadn't. And it just shows you that in the vaccination, the Pfizer vaccination, they actually give you COVID, right? So it shows up on the scan. So if you have been vaccinated, there's a good chance you are displaying symptoms, mild symptoms of COVID. So we need to bump up your immune system, sweetheart. Any kind of vitamin B for ball, because that was strong on my chart. Any kind of vitamin B. Try and include a little bit more fish for the omegas. That's basically it, but it will work through your system. After the second jab, it took about 6 weeks for me. But you will start to feel a little bit better toward the end of next month. But if you go on the vitamins, 2 weeks.
Next question's from Armando, who asks, hi, hello, will
Armando.
Dariani and I have a good relationship.
Dariani. Armando.
Armando.
Hello, Armando. Will you have a good relationship? Well, you sound very nice. Yeah, it's going to be good. And it's weird because you sound nice, and what came through on the cards is as long as you listen to your partner, listen. That's very important. You don't always have to talk, but listen. It should be a fantastic relationship because you are a nice guy. Okay? Remember, sharing in this relationship is the best thing. Share.
Accidentally skipped someone. Marianne asks, will I get help with my teeth?
With your teeth? Marianne, hello my sweetheart. And you stopped smiling, haven't you? I feel it. I feel your face. Will you get help? Yes. It's going to take a little bit of time. 5 has come up. I don't want to say in 5 months, because that's going to upset you. But I'm more likely to think in terms towards the end of the year. But the answer is yes, you are going to get help. And it's going to bring back your confidence, baby. So, hang in there. If there's any overtime you can do, then do so. They can do wonderful things now at these dentists. I know of a dentist that can do replacement teeth the same day. How shocking is that?
Is that
That is my client Vishni.
Oh.
She's got the same day. Okay, it costs a pretty penny, but the benefits to the patient are wonderful, especially if you can learn to smile again. Okay, not long to go.
Next question is from Jay, last one on Facebook. She asks, hi Paul, how's your migraine now? I hope you've recovered.
Thank you.
My question is, do you see anyone coming up to me as a love figure? I feel too low with mixed feelings these days. Please guide.
Oh, my sweetheart. Well, the card jumped. Right. Well, another card jumped. Got the jumping cards, Jay. Right. Yes. That's the quick answer. Yes. I don't know where you are in the world, Jay, but is it summer? Or is it starting to get summer? This summer, you are going to be in love. So, you haven't been forgotten, baby. I think the good Lord does not want to send you the dogs, because I don't think you'll be able to handle it. And there's a lot of dogs out there, believe you me. So I think somebody special is going to be coming along. I do see him as being skinny, right? And not... I don't like talking colour, because people are people, right? So, but I do see him being dark. When I say dark, he could well be Indian flavour, because it's a flavour. Shay's looking at me. Or he could be Mediterranean, but I am getting something about a darker skin. Hang in there, Jay. You've not been forgotten, baby.
Quickly moving on to Instagram, then we'll finally get to YouTube questions. Navra asks, hello Mr. Paul and Shay, I hope you guys are well. I gave an interview recently with an animal hospital in Canada and I got the job. Will my paperwork for a work permit go smoothly, and when do you see me moving?
Well done. You, Navra. Navra. Well done. Got everything right. Canada's calling, baby. It's calling. When do I see... All right, there's going to be movement in the next 5 weeks. So I don't know whether... Well, I suppose all embassies have been backed up with paperwork and visas. But the likelihood is 5 weeks notification, probably 2 months before they give you that. But you are going to Canada, baby. So I already want to say congratulations. What a great country. Really, it's... I've met some lovely Canadians. The country is beautiful. It's civilized. And I know a lot of South Africans that have gone over to India to Canada. A lot of Indians as well. And happy as a dog with 2 tails. Right? That's very happy. So, next 2 months, baby.
Right, moving on to YouTube, finally. Coco asks, hello Paul, when will the acne on my face clear up?
Okay. Hi, Coco. Okay. 3, 4, and 5 have come up. Can you believe it? Okay. Yours is hormonal. It's not like a skin irritation. It's hormonal. So I don't know if you flare up on your cycle. But you need treatment. Get to the doctors. And you've got amazing pills now that can help with acne. Go to the doctors, please. And the sooner you go, the sooner we can get 3, 4, or 5. So it could start clearing up in 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Next question's from Surav, who asks, hi Paul, good evening. Do you see me getting married anytime soon?
Sarav. Pressure's on. You know, some cultures, Shay, they think if you don't get married, there's something wrong with you. It's amazing, eh? The pressure to put on.
Quite heartbreaking if you think about it.
It is. Sarav, the answer's yes. You are going to get married. Okay. I would think next year, toward, well, this time next year. Any time from July as well. You're not that far away, Sarav, so keep being your nice self, keep believing, keep praying. It's going to happen.
Next question is from Daria, who says, "Good evening, Paul and Shay. How will my second year at university be like?" And she's put a woozy face emoji next to it.
A woozy?
Mm.
Was that?
Like it looks very dizzy and very unwell.
What's her name?
Daria.
Daria. Well, now you're second year. Big stuff now. Okay, it's going to take you a while to get into the swing of things. So I'm going to say the first quarter is going to be like, what? What? It's not like the first year. And you're going to doubt yourself. It's going to be mind-boggling. So that emoji was right. But any time after the first quarter, you become less overwhelmed and you start to enjoy yourself. I don't know if you're putting in the effort, Daria, but that seems to be one of the issues. It's not as easy as the first year. So you might have to burn the midnight oil. That's what I see. But you'll get through.
Next question is from Will, who asks, "Hey, what are my partner's current feelings for me?"
Hey. Let's start off with hey. It's nice, eh? Hey. Sup? Yo. I like you, but you need work. And I would say one of your communication skills need updating. You know, this yo and hey is really street talk, isn't it? Yo, hey. So you can do with a bit of charm in it.
Next question is from Anshuli. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. They ask, "Hello, do you see my relationship will work out with my boyfriend?"
Anshuli.
Anshuli.
Anshuli. Yes. It will. Also needs a bit of work. I don't know if there's a family issue involved. Whether you've got to make friends with the mother or he's got to make friends with your mum. But there seems to be family issues involved. That's the resistance. But I think you're going to get over it. I'm going now.
Next question is from Nikita. I'm only answering one from her.
One.
She asks, "My current partner is my future husband or not?"
No. It's not. You've got to be in love. And you're not. You're in habit. So no.
Next question is from Ruby, who asks, "Hi sir, how are you? Will AB respond to the good news I have, will AB respond to the good news I have recently, or has he moved on from me forever?"
Will he respond to the good news? No, I don't think he'll respond to you. But I think he's heard the news, and I think it has hit him. The cards and the information is to move on. But he has heard your news. So if you did want to make him a bit jealous, I think you've succeeded.
We received, I think, 2 more donations.
Yo!
One's come through from Mega. Thank you so much, Mega. I'm not sure who the other person was who donated. It hasn't come through yet.
Thank you very much, folks. Your 2 donations, Mega. And we don't know the other person. Thank you so much. This is going not to Pepsi and not to Shay or me. It's going straight to the old people. Old people, the pensioners. The only crime guilty of getting old. Crazy, eh?
Our next question is from Oak Tree, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, will working remotely be something that I will find success in? Many blessings."
Oh, nice one, Oak Tree. You see, that's how you talk to people. Who is that dude? Hey, that's how you talk to people. Even in your text. You can't be hip-hop in text. Yo, ma! It's bull. And back to school, baby. Read a book with words. To answer your question, name Oak Tree. I like this. It does. It's going to be nice for you because you're good remote. There is a bit of discipline involved. So you need to guard against that. Gravity will suck you down and make you a little bit lazy. However, if you can counteract that with less cheeseburgers and a bit of walking, you know what I mean? The answer is this is very, very lucrative and suitable for you. So God bless, Oak.
Next question is from Aqua Yazzie, who says, "Hello, I hope you're both doing well. Why did OW call me this morning? I missed the call, however, we haven't been speaking for a few weeks."
He's feeling frisky. What? He wants some of your touch. Kissy kissy. Makes sense? He doesn't want money. He wants your love, baby. Don't be used.
Just a second.
It's a Pepsi time, it's a Pepsi time.
Let's see if I skipped anyone. No, I haven't skipped anyone. Lindsay just asks, "Hi Paul, you okay, love?"
I don't know. Not quite sure. Thank you, Lindsay. Dr. Phil says I'll be all right if I keep taking the pills. Ah!
Okay, well,
Is that it?
looks like we're all caught up, but we've got quite a few people joining us this evening.
Yeah. Hello. If you just joined us, this is the Destiny Hour with Paul. Taking your questions is my daughter Shay. We answer questions on anything in this life, big, small, or stupid. I'm a psychic, guidance counselor, and life coach, and dad, and sometimes a friend. So it's a God-given talent. Even though I'm reading cards, that's just the cards. It's a God-given talent to say my prayers every day. So the idea is to help people, you people out in telephone land, cell phone land. But we started a drive last week. Anything donated to this channel goes directly to a food parcel to help 47 pensioners who live in assisted facilities, many of them on their own and living below the breadline on their state pension. And it's our drive. We started last week, and this week we're taking delivery of 100 frozen chickens. So that's through the support of you people, Jose at Mini Fresh, and myself. I put in to the cause as well. So 100 chickens this week, which I hope to deliver by the weekend. So if you did want to donate, this isn't going to us for my facelift or Ferrari. It's going to the old age pensioners.
Next question is from Rimpy, who asks, my current partner, does he love me?
You should know that. You shouldn't ask me. You shouldn't know it. You've got to ask. Something's wrong. If I said he loves you 70%, 7 out of 10, the 30% he needs to show it more. So he needs practice, and you need to teach him. You can't guess if you love him, if he loves you. So he needs work. 70%, that's a pass, pretty good mark, but he needs work.
Next question is from Lindsay, who asks, anybody in spirit for me?
Oh. Let's see. There is actually female energy coming through, something to do with the head. I don't think it's your head, Lindsay. Something to do with your head and possibly an eye issue. Don't know if that rings any bells. But your message, yeah, isn't it? They're proud of your progress, my sweetheart. I don't know what you're doing right, but you seem to be getting deeper and deeper into the spiritualism. What's it all about? And I think you're maturing at a rapid rate. And if there was a history in your family of something, you are advised to break the cycle. You know what I mean? You know when they say my mum had high blood pressure, her mum had high blood pressure. There's a energy about you that you are the one to break the cycle. But there's something to do with a lady that's passed and something to do with an eye or head issue. Okay? So even if your eye or head is playing up, that might be an alarm for you to listen to the message. There's an association with smell as well. Thank you, Lindsay. Hope that makes sense. Dr. Phil?
We don't usually do this, but because it's quiet, We have another question from someone who's already asked before. Anshuli asks, do you think marriage is coming up for me and my boyfriend? Thanks again, you were spot on.
Okay, Anshuli, do I think marriage? I believe you can marry this boy. I want to say boy, but there's still a lot of growing for you guys, eh? A lot of growing to do, getting used to each other. It's okay having a wedding, but that's just one day. It's the bit afterwards that you've got to live with, you know. And that's what I want. I want you to be friends. Good, best of friends. That's what I want. But there's every chance that this could develop to that point. So I'm saying good luck to you, sweetie.
And I think we're going to make this the last one and then
Okay.
call it. Rimpy again asks, one more question please, when will I get married?
It was quiet tonight. That's fine.
Well, we've got quite a bit of donations.
Really?
That's good.
Okay. Well then that's the point, isn't it? Getting some okay, Rimpy 2023 looks like the year for you. And you're gonna hate me because I said that's 18 months away. But more than likely that's the year I'm looking at, okay?
And with that, let's call it.
We're going to call it tonight, folks. It's a bit quiet. Shay's not feeling, she's a bit off colour tonight. So, thank you for the people that donated. I hope to do a video and put that on out there. But I don't want to embarrass the old people.
I can blur their faces out and change their voices.